Greetings and welcome back to Rimworld. So I'm back for a new modded series, and this time I will only be using my own mod. Well, that is except for EDB interface, but when it comes to content I will be only using my own mod, which I have named the Metal Age, since it's pretty much about the progress of how you start with basic metals and end up with some high-tech metals for all your high-tech stuff. If you want to know more about the mod, I suggest you go watch episode 0, in which I talk about all the new things that I added. But you will be able to follow, even if you don't watch episode 0. I will be including a link to the tech tree that I'm using, and during my my playing I will also be explaining certain things, certain new things, and well, Rimworld isn't exactly a very complicated game, so you'll be able to follow no matter what. So let's start off with a new colony. I'll be playing with trendy random and I'll be playing on challenge difficulty. And let's select this world. And I'll be going for a tundra region. Let's see, something playable. June, July seems a bit cramped. Let's go for another one. May, August seems fine, and let's check one with small hills. Yep, that seems fine. Yeah, let's pick this one. And let's go for a large map. And let's see who we get. So, this dude can't research, but otherwise he seems fine. Although he's lazy. We got a scientist. Wow. That's actually almost too good. I kind of want to not have someone that's too good at research. Let's see now. I'm just gonna click a few times and see who I get. Alright. Well, that'll be tricky. So, we only got one person that's actually capable of research. Yeah, okay, that's fine. This dude can't craft. Well, this will be interesting. Alright, fair enough. Let's get on with it. I don't like ideal starts, so this will do just fine. And right away I'll be able to show a few of the new things, in case you haven't seen the 0 episode. Alright, so one thing you might notice here is all this white stuff. This is salt, which I will require for some early technology, mainly for preserving food. And we also got coal, which I will need for... well, early on I'll be able to make some campfires with it, and a grill, which will allow me to cook some food. And it'll also be required for making steel, because I got rid of steel and now I have iron ore. Well, not ore. Actually, in the beginning of making my mod, I was actually intending to have mining yield ore instead of just metals, because, well, it made sense, but I got rid of it early on because... well, it kind of wasn't fun. You were pretty much required to melt it anyway, so might as well drop the melted stuff. And here, this isn't plasteel, but it's copper, which is green in its oxidated form. And here we got silver. Wow, and we actually get titanium here, which is the mineable natural high-tech ore that we now get. You can't mine plasteel anymore, but you'll have to make it. And what else did I forget? Well, there's still gold somewhere. Anyway, let's check what we can do for settling. Should be here somewhere. Let's land first. Oh, right here. Wow, okay. Let's see. So, we're lucky that we got salt right here. And we don't have a lot of trees, but luckily coal can, for some part at least, substitute for trees, when it comes to campfires, so that kind of makes it a little more playable on the tundra. Now, let's see what else I can do. We got a geyser here, that'll be good for later on. This actually isn't too bad. I'll be settling somewhere over here. Also, let's check out these walls. This is limestone. Marble. I'm mainly looking for steel walls. This is a silver wall, because I will require steel to progress. Silver. I guess I'm not gonna get lucky enough to get a steel wall. Nope. Maybe this? Nope. This is a copper. Alright, so no steel walls at first sight. That's a bummer. That probably means that I'll have to go for trading early on, at least if I want to progress. You don't need steel to survive, but you need it to progress. Alright, now what will I do? Start off with building a small building. Trouble is, I don't have a lot of wood and not a lot of trees, so I'll probably have to build out of metal or stones. Okay, let's do this. I'll probably build with metal for now. Start off with an iron wall. So I'm just looking how I can build it most efficiently. Let's do it like this. And the door. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough iron to build this. We'll see. And let's start laying out some growing zones. And a big one for trees. Let's see, what is this? Potatoes, okay. Let's get this one for strawberries. This one for pine trees. And gonna need another one for cotton. There we go. Let's continue. And let's actually start mining some iron here. Now, if you look here, you'll see that pretty much everything is a bit more durable now when it comes to natural buildings anyway. So it's now 2500 for mining one block. That seems like somewhat of a nerf, but I did increase the yield as well. I kind of had to do that because I added a bunch of new resources and I wanted them to yield a bit more, because if I didn't, I'd have to up the amount of stuff they spawned. So everything was basically a checkerboard of colors, and that was kind of... it looked kind of silly. So I kind of did it that way. So he's gonna mine pretty slow. Let's put it to double speed and let's actually build some things now. Let's mine some coal as well. Alright. Now we'll get to see some of the new stuff that I have. For example, the grill. I can make it both out of wood and... oh right, I can't select coal because I don't have coal yet. So that's why someone should be mining coal. And we also have the preserving table, which will allow us to preserve and also meanwhile prepare food with salt. So I'll need to mine some salt as well. You already got some coal, that's good. And one is idling, or not. Let's set up a coal grill. right here. And let's set up some sleeping spots. What else we need? We'll need a table. Yeah, let's build it out of iron because we have plenty. Oops, that's not right. Alright, now we're gonna need some food. So yeah, progress will be a lot slower than the vanilla game. Also probably slower than what I had at first in the last series. So the tech tree is a lot bigger, and especially the high-tech research will require a lot more research. So yeah, here we got the stuff we can start off with. And well, I don't have a research bench yet. That reminds me, I should build one. Yeah, okay, let's build it right here. And let's mine some salt meanwhile. You need a bit of everything to start off with. I'm somewhat gonna build half into here and half outside, I think. Oh, maybe I should make some stockpiles. I'm just gonna leave the silver for now. I don't really need it. I can't trade anyway. Oh, right, and I forgot to hand out the guns. That's not good. So who can shoot? So you have a 6. You have... oh, nothing. That's wonderful. Alright, so you get the Enfield. And you get a pistol. Also, I didn't actually notice that we started in June. So we don't actually have that much time to get food. The season will end soon. But luckily I did some stuff. For example, we'll be able to build some early hydroponics. It's just a plant basin. It doesn't give any fertility bonus, but you'll be able to place it anywhere. And this will allow you to place some inside and light it up with some regular lamps, which now give off a small glowing bonus, or how would you call it? Anyway, the radius in which plants can grow. So yeah, it's usable early on. However, later on you're gonna want to use the sun lamp anyway, because it's way more efficient. Alright, so we can do some research. What do I choose? Now, masonry would be useful because I'll be able to build out of stone. That will allow me to spare all the metals to actually build some other things. We also got tailoring, which would be useful for this dude especially, since he doesn't have any clothes. And smithing is obviously very important, since it's what everything pretty much depends on, technology-wise. And we also got first aid. Oh yeah, and that isn't quite right. I guess I have to change that. Yeah, it enables for a first aid table to be built. Okay, so what do I choose? I guess I'm gonna go at masonry so that I can make some stone walls. So who else is growing? Only Candice, but she is now researching. So let's get... I don't know. Let's get Hippo to do some growing. So what else can I build? I gotta wait for some cotton to be planted before I can build a bed. You don't really need any of the other stuff. Well, a butcher's table might be useful. Oh yeah, and a preserving table. it'll be quite interesting because, well, it's not gonna take long before it's winter, so I'll have to preserve a bunch of food until until all the food crops die, because I won't be able to plant inside just yet when it's winter time because I don't have any heating. So that'll pretty much be a race against time. So let's build a preserving table somewhere. Let's actually let dude mine a bit in here. Now where do I build this thing? I don't know. Yeah, let's just put it right here. And then I'll be stocking some food over here. Also, I'm going to see if this works. No, it doesn't. Damn it. I wanted to... Oh well, I'll do it over there. Just a small stockpile for only salt. Let's see, where is that thing? I actually used a dumping stockpile, it seems. Oh well, doesn't matter. Here we go. Stock some salt right next to the preserving table so that they don't have to run back and forth constantly. That should save a bit of time. Need defenses? Yeah, not yet. And what are we missing? Oh, not enough wood. Oh yeah, that might be why. No, these shouldn't take too long to grow. But one more day. Nope, no steel walls. That's unfortunate. I'm probably gonna have to trade for steel then. They're already kind of decided for me which way I should research. Had I found enough steel, I wouldn't have had to trade early on. Because, well, you will need steel to make steel, because you now require an arc furnace to make steel with iron and coal. And the arc furnace requires some steel to be built. Okay, let's queue up a few of these. So you can make pickled food and salted meat. So in this case we'll be making pickled food because we don't have any meat. Let's just do it 30 times. Let's also make some grilled stuff. Let's do until we have 10. And what do we got here? A cluster of cargo pods. And we get some food, that's nice. But it's very far away. Okay, let's get it anyway. Someone might go get it eventually. Oh, and some metal as well. Sure, why not? Now it seems like no one is researching. Gonna have to set some priorities. And this one should be set to food. Which is right here. Yeah, and some new textures. I'm not exactly a great artist, but well, these small ones are okay. The bigger ones, well, I had some good ones, some bad ones. I actually got rid of a few bad ones. The mod was going to be slightly bigger, but I didn't exactly think they were fit to be seen in public. What else we got? Okay, a visitor. Let's actually check the factions. Alright, 3 hostile. That's good. That means we got some variety of people to shoot. Let's make this one a bit more a priority. Who's actually gonna cook? Well, she has to do research, so that won't go. Let's see. One of these guys. Yeah, Hippo. You be the cook. Now what do we got? A solar flare. Well, luckily I don't have any electricity yet, so yeah. No problem. Alright, so we got some grilled food coming up. It looks just like grilled meat, even though you can grill both food and meat and whatever combo you want. I didn't really want to make too much of a distinction between the two. It's gonna be eaten pretty soon anyway. And it should be the preferred food. I had to do some tweaking to make sure that they ate the grilled food before the pickled and salted food. And let's disallow the survival meals. No, damn. Okay, well. And yeah, grilled food isn't exactly the greatest thing, so you get a slight penalty for it. Even though I'm sure everyone likes a good barbecue now and then, but if you gotta eat it every day, it surely will get annoying pretty fast. Alright, so how is this going? Should all be getting harvested. So we better get someone to grow as well. So you can cook, that means you can grow and mine. So you do cooking and constructing. Yeah, alright. And how do you call it? Hoorah! Yeah, okay. So let's see, and the May, August. So yeah, you don't have that much time, really. About 2 months and a half, maybe a little more, because it doesn't exactly stop at August. Sometimes it lasts a few more days. So 2 to 3 months. By then I should have some sort of renewable food source. Unless I stocked a lot of preserved food. That would allow me to last a few more months before I can grow stuff indoors. Thing is that this thing, I can build it inside, so it's this size. I can build it inside, but if it's cold inside, nothing will grow anyway. And also for these to work, I will obviously need some electricity. But I should be able to get some electricity early on, be it in a very ineffective way, but it'll work. So we nearly got masonry. So we'll be setting up a stonecutter stable. That will allow us to build some stuff out of stone. There we go. Now, what else we get? Well, not much. The only thing after masonry is paving, which will allow you to make some paved tiles and stone floors, but that's not exactly something that I need right now. What else do we do? Well, I'm not sure, tailoring would be nice to give this guy some clothes, but smithing is nice to progress. Let's go with smithing first. It's not that cold anyway, so he'll have to endure for now. Okay, we get some preserving here. I'm not entirely satisfied with the little texture that I have. Looks like a jar of pickled food, but I don't know. I'll have to change it eventually. But it looks acceptable for now. And here's some salt blocks. Normally Shaman should be holding it here. Let's set it to preferred. And we finally got some cloth, so that means we'll be able to make some beds. Let's see who's constructing. Normally it's Hasnain. No, it's Hippo. Hippo. Okay, you construct first. Really? Oh, right. Because I need more cloth. Okay, harvest the cotton first. That should give us some cloth. Do we actually have enough iron? I don't think I have. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, let's go mining. Actually, you're cooking. Let's see, who's cooking? Hippo is cooking, okay. Let's set constructing as a better priority. And let's see how that goes. So we might have enough cloth for the beds, or at least some beds. Oh, we have enough steel here. Metal. Well, iron. Let's get you back to harvesting. Oh, no you won't. Oh, damn. I need some, Okay, well, I guess someone's gonna have to sleep on the ground again. Anyway, it seems like I've been going quite long enough for this episode. So, hopefully you kind of get an idea about where I'm going with this playthrough and the mod. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and see you next time.